go. We're always gonna have issues with the controller, aren't we? To start off with. We're always gonna have some fucking issue. There we go. It's never gonna connect right away, is it? Never. Never. It's never going to. It never will, never has, never does. I can try. By God, I can fucking try, but will it? Nope. It will not. Yeah. Notification. Automatic ad length and feature has updated your ad schedule and optimized your ad revenue. What the fuck? You did what? Oh. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Audio's decent, I assume. I didn't check. That's probably a bad thing. I probably should always just check if the audio's actually good, but I'm assuming so, because it's been good for a while now, so let me check. It is good. That's great. Alright. Last time, well, we just went for the motions, because, well, the battle's over. It's done. And, like Shiki was thinking, I thought that, Ciel and Noel were gonna disappear, but they didn't. And, which is weird. And, Vlov's dead. See, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. But I do remember where we left off, though. Very vividly. I remember. And it's possibly a... One of the... I was gonna say worst, but it's not a bad point. It's just like, ooh. I can't keep standing here around any longer. Well... Right. It is the choice between Ciel and Noel. And we're still early on in the stream, so not everyone's gotten here yet, so this isn't exactly good. Both of these are good. The question is though, do they... So it's worth doing both, basically? Like, do they have a defining endpoint? So I know when to, like, switch back. Because I'm down for doing both. That's what I even said yesterday. I said it yesterday too. I'm down for doing both. If both are good. Hey, Nate. I mean, if... Honestly... Again, since we're, like, just starting out... It's a single scene, Ciel, Noel. Bro... We're doing both then. Okay, we're doing both. We're doing both. Alright. This is one of those small opportunities where, if you're early, you get to see some unorthodox shit, which is, like, not letting chat choose. I'll go to the back of the school. Since I would probably evade my questions like she did this morning. And Noel Sensei did say she's the one who handles the explanations. That's true. Maybe I'll be more forthcoming with some answers. Maybe she'll be more forthcoming with some answers. She will not. You are treading not too lightly there. Sure. Ad break ends in 2 minutes? What the fuck? Huh? God damn. Bro, what the hell? 2 minutes? We just started. Bro. Well, now I actually feel like I have to wait, because that's a lot of content we can get through in those 2 minutes. I guess I'll wait. That's a lot of content to get through in those 2 minutes, so, like, I don't want people to miss that. Jesus, 2 minutes? What the fuck happened? Tough? I mean, yeah. But if it's like a minute, I'll say, well, you know, that's how it is. But 2 minutes? Goddamn. 2? Come on now. That's a bit excessive. Should have subbed? I mean, true. If you sub, you don't have to worry about the ads at all, and you do support me, which I'm very thankful for every time. But I guess because the thing said like it took this data based on what was it based on? Update my schedule to optimize the revenue and minimize audience impact. Which I guess because there are times where I kept like delaying the ad, which obviously means pre-rolls were constantly going off instead, and all that shit. So that would I guess it took that into account of okay, so you want bigger gaps between ads, which I guess I do, right? And it's over, thank goodness. But yeah, I guess I do want big gaps so that more can happen before we take a break. Regardless, sure, she might have turned out to have a fake teacher, which is still a cleric woman, an adult at that. I'm sure she'll live up to the responsibilities of her role and provide guidance to this lost lamb. No, she won't. Oh, back here. Actually, what's the game volume? Good, actually. That's actually really loud. Well, it's not really loud, but it's like actually good volume. Having a conversation out behind the school is a bad idea to begin with. Sure, there's nobody else around now, but other students could show up here at any time. Maybe she was just pulling my leg? That must be it. I mean, who talk about vampires in a place like... Guess who, chat? Guess who? Who is it? Who is it? I think it's Satsuki. I think it's Satsuki. She'd do that. Akiha? Yeah, she'd do that. She'd hate you with a guess who. Yeah. Yeah, Akiha of all people. Someone covers my eyes from behind.
もう全然危機感なくない？
Of course. Hold up. I got... Yo, this song, what the hell is this song called? I like this. Donkey Kong vibes from this song for some reason. Those are real Xenoblade gaming. There is some slight like Donkey Kong Island vibe to this song, which is very interesting, very choice for a song direction there. I like it though. I do wonder what the if someone's able to find the name of the song, I'd very much appreciate it because I like this a lot.
あんなのとやり合った後なのに、普通ここまで好きだらけになれる？
Yes.
四季くんはどこまで牧歌的な羊さんなのかな？
I am. Unfortunately, my ears are being bombarded by whispers. I'm starting to think that it wouldn't be half bad living in the pastures if it meant being ambushed like this all the time. Oh, Chiki's getting in. Oh, he's into it. He's getting into it. Oh, I like that. I like that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. I don't know what instrument that is. That high note one, but it's popping off. Hold on, I like that. That tickles my brain. That tickles my brain in a very good way. Ooh, I like that.
すみません、ノエル先生。これ以上はちょっと。
My bro's about to say, if you keep going, I'll go beast mode. He probably won't be able to stay calm and rationally under these conditions much longer. So if I try politely asking the person behind me to take things a little more serious. Thank you so much, Go. Thank you. Well, I sure hope some of these links are taken to just the song. I'll figure that out later. I have the song name. That's all that matters.
OK 耳まで真っ赤なことで許しちゃう
Well, thank you.
今日は真面目なお話でものね
Yeah, look at her. Super serious stuff, right? Super serious. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. My eyes are uncovered. Noel sensei, who had intimately pressed up against my back, swooped around to stand in front of me, seemingly unrepentant about her actions.
時間通りねもし来るとしたらもっと遅れてくるかと思ってたのに
Now, why would I do that?
こんなところで待たせられませんよ。
Exactly. Why would I let you wait out here?
それより、なぜ今のような奇襲を
But what?
ふふん青春っぽかったでしょ
What is this dumbass expression? Bro, what the hell? W emote. Honestly, you saw it. Noel is just such a fucking goofball. I've come to realize that in the Ciel route, Noel Sensei is just a fucking goofball.
こういうの一度やってみたかったのさ
See, she's just a fucking goofball. Bit on the erotic side of things at times, sure, but a goofball nonetheless.
なら誰でもよかったということですね。まあ役得でしたけど。
Well, that's a whole ass mood. When she's not flirting with Cheeky, she is a whole mood. But when she is, I mean, that's your mood, and sure, I guess, but like, at times she is just a mood, and I love it.
やってみたいとやっちゃおうは違うわよしきくん
Yes, these are two different things.
理由がないと飛べないのが大人ってね
Yes.
あの後シエルさんに聞いたけど彼女にも誘われていたんでしょその上で先生を選んでくれたことへのお礼だったんだけどな
That's what she did it. Just like, hey, you chose me. Isn't that? Thank you. You considered it. Well, you're welcome. I do like you, Noel Sensei, so like, of course I'd pick you. I mean, I'll pick you both. But it appears that Noel Sensei knew about the dilemma forced upon me. I see. So as thanks, she nuzzled up against me from behind. Behavior that doesn't really suit a teacher, but that suits me just fine. Oh yeah, she gets into it. She gets into it. He is 100. After we were under the rubble, now she's into it. He is 100% into it. He doesn't care anymore.
っていうか聞いてよしきくんひどいのよシエルさん
Can you believe her? I know, right? She's crazy.
ブローブとの戦い私勇気ある撤退したじゃないそれを根に持ってのけ者にしようとしてるの
Fucking mood. There you go again, Noel, just being a whole ass mood. There she goes again.
もう先生はしなくていいです私が2人分働きますから
Yo, she's being a whole mood. I love it. Thank you, Nasu, for writing such a great character. makes me smile. Noel is just, nah, let's not go too far now.
今日のシフトまでバツ入れちゃって。
The fucking the fucking crying face emote. I'm dead. The fucking crying face emote. God fucking damn it. This might just be adult Ibuki. This might just be Ibuki reincarnated. Holy shit.
先生から先生を取り上げようっていうの？
Apparently, Noel, I don't know. Ciel's kind of crazy.
楽な役職、他のやつに譲ってたまるか。
Exactly. Like, why would you do that? Also, this was a good shot. This whole sequence is just full of good shots. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time. It's not wasting time. It's making use of good time. What a character. Yeah. Actually, this behavior doesn't suit me so well after all. Maybe I should have complained. She's just a single office lady, booze in hand, drunkenly ranting and raving about her boss.
ノエル先生、真面目な話をしに来たんですが。
No, I came to have a conversation. I didn't say serious. Well, I mean, Chiki did. I didn't.
今からでも作動室に行っちゃいますよ。
そしてこのクールな対応。
What a cool reception. Oh shit. Mind me.
はいはい。いつもの知
Like,
的な
I'm
ノエル
fine.
先生に戻りますよだ。
Intellectual Noel Sensei. Okay, here we go. Listen, I just misclicked, alright? Noel Sensei actually starts sulking. I imagine she doesn't have anyone else who will listen to her complain about her job. She must be pretty stressed after doing something like that day in, day out. Uh-huh, sure. Okay. What?
じゃ、事情聴取と行きますか。
Okay.
あの日、どうして君はデパートの地下にいたのか。別にいいか。大した疑問じゃないし。
I heard some rumors and came knocking.
君が吸血鬼の仲間だったわけでもないし、私を助けようと一生懸命になってくれたしね。
You got that right. I'd do it again too.
それより、シエルさんにあれだけ脅されたのに、現場に戻ってきた理由のが大事よね。
Because I didn't want to leave you two alone?
どうして戻ってきたの？シエルさんにいいとこ見せたかったとか？
Maybe?
違います。あれは。
I just couldn't stand to run away and only save myself. I explained how I became acquainted with Awkward. After that, I tell her how we agreed to cooperate and defeat Love. Oh, she's not gonna like that. Whoa.
町が凍らなかったのは神祖が守ったからなんて。
Yeah.
信じたくないけど、事実は事実。
Yeah.
実際、私も生きてるわけだし。
はい。あいつ、シエル先輩を見た途端にへそを曲げたけど、この町を守るという点では、全力で手を貸してくれたんです。
So she did. And that was the last time she ever helped us again.
まあいいわ。神祖が人間に手を貸す事例もなくはないって言うし。
Oh.
それで、四季君はどうして協力したの？
Cooperate with it. Okay.
吸血鬼を殺す吸血鬼であろうと、化け物は化け物でしょ？
Well, you see.
手を貸すとか、一緒に戦うとか、そもそも信頼するとか、人間としてありえないわよね。もしかして、神祖に気に入られれば、不老不死にしてもらえるとか思っちゃった口？
No.
あ、そっか。
I never realized she could think about it like that. How could I have told him before the vampires could produce more vampires? guess it stands to reason one might consider the possibility. But that thought didn't even cross my mind at the time. It probably won't ever again, either.
いや、そういう夢みたいな話はちょっと。それより、グローブの方が大事だったし。
Yeah.
だって、見殺しにはできないでしょ。そりゃそこまで好きなわけじゃないですけど、自分の住んでる町ですから。
Damn right. It's not like I had some lofty goal of protecting everyone in the city. It's just that I could turn around and desert it. All the people I know who live here.
ノエル先生？
ごめん、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってね。
Oh, she gonna laugh.
笑ってない。笑ってないから。ちょっとおかしくなっただけだから。
Yeah, just take your time. Well, since has turned her back to me and is hiding her face. Even so, her voice makes it pretty clear what's on her mind. I have the urge to inform her that trying to hide it only makes it more obvious.
ごめん、やっぱ無理。我慢できない。
Yeah.
自分の住んでる町だからって。もう、なんなのそれ。信じられない。かわいい。
Yo, we're winning this. Yo, if there was a Noel route, we'd be winning right now.
スケ君、どこまでお人よしなの？
If there was a route for this character, we'd be winning. Holy shit.
すみません。さすがに恥ずかしいので、いい加減笑い止んでもらえます。
おっと、恥ずかしいとは思ってるのね。でも大丈夫。立ち直って、もっと赤面して。
Just, okay. Yeah.
一方、私はこれを魚に、今夜はパーティーとしゃれ込むのでした。
Okay. Seems this worn out office lady plans on taking the fun back to her place. Whatever that means.
ですね、こっちは本気で。
うん。私も、ちょっと本気になったかも。
Oh! And then, a sudden impact. This as I rushed over to me and pinned me against the wall of the bike shed as though she were about to abduct me, here and now.
ノエ、
静かに。ほら、わかるでしょ。
Huh? She whispers in my ear. Her hand clamped over my mouth. There are several distinct sets of footsteps. It's a group of students about to head home on their bikes. Must be in some sort of blind spot here. They haven't noticed us at all. The students take out their respective bikes and head off toward the school gate, chatting all the while.
ノエル先生、
Oh. I want to tell her that there's no need to hide anymore, and could she please get off me? Voice cracks, I just can't get the words out. I mean, her body heat, her heartbeat, they're so close. Can't help but be reminded of the sensation I felt back when we were pressed up against each other under that rubble. Yeah, I knew that rubble incident changed him. That shit changed him.
吸血鬼は怖くないのに、こっちの方は怖いんだ。裕福そうで、優しそうで、お人よしで、それでいて、人でなし。
Noel ASMR? Bro, what? Noel ASMR? As a Noel fan, this is fucking riveting.
今まではお仕事だったけど、四季君のこと、本格的にリストに入れちゃおうかな。
Her voice is incomparably sweet. It's a warm and enchanting whisper, but there's a faint, cold edge to it.
リストに入れるって何ですかそれ。
I don't think you want to know.
予定表。私ね、子供の頃からリストを作るのが趣味なの。やりたいことをやらないことを欲しいものをいらないもの。そういうものを順序立ててメモっていくの。授業中にイラッときたからお仕置きするリスト。親切にしてもらったから恩返しするリスト。
I think I'm on that one.
いやらしい教頭先生にぶちかます社会的制裁リスト。エトセトラエトセトラ。そうやってスケジュールを消化していくのすっごく楽しいの。
I kinda get it. Who's the psychopath here, huh? No, listen, this list thing, I kinda understand. I get it. I do kind of get it. It's just to, like, help remember things. I kinda get it.
ストレス解消は溜め込んだ分だけ気持ちいいってわかるでしょ？
Noel sensei, what are you talking about? Psycho freak? Me? Okay.
それはわかりましたけど。
Noel sensei?
俺の場合、具体的には
Which one?
いじめたいリストの上の犯したいリスト。
We did it, boys. In terms of honorary routes, Noel route has been finished. We did it. We did it, boys. We fucking did it. He's in! He's in! He scored! Let's go!
あなたみたいに綺麗な子がぐしゃぐしゃに泣き崩れる瞬間とか大好き。あ、私は生きているって感じがして。
Oh, she's a dominator. Oh, she's a fan of bottoms, or oh, she's a bottom fan. Oh, that's what she is. Oh, she's a bottom fan. Oh, it's great. It's great. I can feel her hot breath brush against my neck. It's like the tongue of a snake flicking against the prey it's chased into a corner.
なんて冗談さ冗談。
Of course.
青少年をからかうのはここまで。私そこまでさどっけないし、まだ犯罪者になりたくないですし。
See, like, she's not. Come on, that's not a criminal. What sensei's not a criminal yet. No sensei steps away from the wall, returning to where she stood before. She's laughing lightheartedly, but it's hard to tell where the joke begins and where it ends.
でも、あなたが本気であることは分かったわ。
Thank you.
自分の町を守るか。
Yeah.
笑うしかないくらいいい理由よね、それ。
No, thank you. Well, sensei's tone of voice has changed completely, and it's now quite gentle.
いい理由でしたか？
うん。だから私も真剣に答えてあげる。
Okay.
私とシエルさんがまだ町に残っている理由が知りたいんでしょ？
I do. I just appreciate you two still being here, honestly, so, like, the reason doesn't mean much to me. Finally getting to the matter at hand. Straighten up and listen carefully to what Noel sensei has to say.
確かにブローブは倒せたわ。でも吸血鬼退治はそれだけで終わりじゃないの。
I mean, that makes sense, right? But I guess because they don't know. Because Mario doesn't work with the executioners, right? He does his own thing. They're all from the same, like, agency. Not agency, but the same, like, the church, obviously. But I don't think Mario doesn't work in hand with them, does he? Or am I being stupid again? I might be dumb. Actually, yeah, I might be being stupid.
親元は死んでも3回転より上の人は死にはしない。あいつらはあいつらで親元になり変わって町を食い物にしようとする。
There's two. There's still some left, I
私
think.
とシエルさんはその処理のために残っているの。
That makes sense. That makes sense.
後始末、要は残業みたいな。
Kinda.
こんなドブさらいやりたくないんだけどね。
I mean, that's fair. I see. Lava might be dead, but that doesn't mean his minions got wiped out with him. Winston and the others still have to go around the city rooting out any remaining vampires.
それはどのくらいかかるものなんですか？
So I know how much time we got left.
あの地下墓地の規模から見るに下手すると半年くらいかかるかも。
6 months? We get Noel Sensei and Ciel Senpai for 6 months? Let's fucking go.
シエルさんが頑張らなければだけど、あの子ワーカーホリックだからさ、明日する仕事も今日やっちゃうタイプなのよね。
Unless Ciel goes gung ho. Yeah, okay. Not meaning to, I clench my fist. Not because I'm furious at the vampires. Because I'm so happy about what this means for me. If what Noel Sensei says is true, then Ciel Senpai will be staying at our school for a while. There may still be a mountain of problems remaining, but that fact alone is enough to spark joy in my heart.
あ、でもこれって秘密なんですよね。先輩はブローブを倒したら俺の記憶を消すって。
そんなこと言ってたのあの子。できちゃうか。でもさすがにもう遅いかな。1日や2日なら思い出せない記憶があってもごまかせるけど、もう4日でしょ？
Yeah, it's too late now. Right, it's too late.
今四季君から吸血鬼に関する記憶を消しちゃうと、それまでとこれからの食い違いで余計に何かあったことが外部に知られるし。
And the members would probably just come back instantly. So yeah, there's no point.
安心して。私がいる限り、シエルさんにそんな怖いことはさせないから。
Thank you. Thank you, Noel Sensei.
四季君の理由は分かったし、あなたはいたずらに私たちのことを言いふらしたりしないでしょ？
Of course not.
頭をいじるとか、そんなの必要ないない。
With that, Noel Sensei begins to walk away. Seems our conversation is over.
じゃあね。私としては四季君が味方になってくれれば嬉しいけど、シエルさんは真面目だから。
Yeah.
あの子に見つからないよう、できるだけおとなしく過ごしなさい。でも個人的興味で相談に来るのは大歓迎。
Of course.
だって先生だものね、私。
Yeah. Noel Sensei blows me a kiss as she heads off. It's hard to tell just how serious she is about all this, but I have to say I admire the energy of hers. Alright. Since both scenes are somewhat fun, oh, it's not over yet. I'm stupid. It's not done yet. The sun is setting. Tonight may be almost over. Even if tomorrow arrives, Ciel Senpai will still be here. Just getting to know that has made the secret meeting worth it. It ends after this scene, doesn't it? It's after this scene. Correct? Yes, alright. Now we'll go back because, I mean, Go said both scenes are good. It's a single scene. Might as well, right? Both are good. To the tea ceremony room. I think heading to a tea ceremony room to see Ciel Senpai is the right call after all. Noel Sensei's a little too relaxed, and she seems to have a habit of dodging questions. Which she didn't do at all, actually. Why are the two of them still here in the city? Once I get a definite answer to that question, I can't go home with peace of mind. Which Noel wasn't actually at all, so you're kinda wrong there, Chiki. Ciel Senpai's waiting for me in the tea ceremony room. It should go without saying, but Noel Sensei's nowhere to be found.
いらっしゃい、遠野くん。放課後までよく我慢できましたね。
Hey! Senpai greets me with her usual smile.
どうぞ座ってください。長い話になりそうですから、足を楽にしていいですよ。
Huh? Prompted by Senpai, I sit down on the Tommy floor. I plan on sitting cross-legged, but since Senpai is sitting up straight, I figure I should too.
事情を説明する前に、こちらも聞かなければいけないことがあります。遠野くんがなぜあの地下墓地にいたのか。この数日、あなたに何があったのかを教えてください。
So it's somewhat the same. Okay. Though Senpai's voice is gentle, it has a forceful quality to it that makes it impossible to oppose. It's a fair question. I still want to explain to her how exactly I ended up getting involved with vampires. There's just never been a good opportunity for it until now.
それは
Taking the opportunity to make sense of my own memories, I explain everything that's happened so far. Senpai listens to me in complete silence. It's like I might as well be talking to myself. I explain how it happened to cross paths with Awkward. There are vampires lurking in this city. I tell her about the massacre at the hotel, and Awkward got wounded while trying to protect me. I explain how after that, I ignored Awkward's plans and went to the department store.
それであの地下墓地に居合わせたんですね。はあ、それにしても一人でやってくるなんて。
Listen, I'm very smart.
反省してます。今思い返すとどうかしていました。どうしてあんなに意固地になったのか。
それはそれだけあなたが追い込まれていたということです。
Exactly.
それでその後は
アルクエイドのところに戻ってブローブを一緒に倒してくれって提案したんですけど。
She did not wanna. She bluntly refused, saying it was saying it was pointless, and that she didn't want to. Remembering how heartless she was back then kind of irritates me.
なるほど、断られたんですね。吸血鬼らしい考えです。
Honestly, yeah, it's about what I expected.
それであなたは一人で私があれだけ注意したのにもかかわらずあの場所に現れたわけですか。
重ねてすみません。
Yeah.
でもあれは先輩の忠告を無視したんじゃなくて。
It just sort of happened.
私が怒っているのはあなたのことじゃないですよ。神祖の対応が予想通りだったので呆れただけです。
That's good.
まあ遠野くんの無鉄砲ぶりには言いたいことが山ほどありますので、それはいずれ追求させていただきますが。
Yeah, okay.
そうですか。お手柔らかにお願いします。
その後は私が見た通りですね。
Yeah.
あなたは一人で死とブローブを倒そうと現れ、私たちに協力してくれた。度を越した蛮勇ですが、人間としてなすべき道を選んだのですね。
Yeah.
いえ、それはちょっと違うというか。
You gonna display his eyes?
違う？
How do I explain this? Awkward promised to limit Vlad as part of our agreement. The only reason I even managed to make it to the side of the collapse is because she carried me there. If I'd been alone, I probably wouldn't have been able to get past the police barricade. After that, she started whining as soon as she spotted Ciel senpai, and we went our separate ways. In the end, she protected us. No, protected the entire city.
アルクエイドのやつ、ちゃんと協力してくれたんです。ブローブを一緒に倒そうって約束通り。
Yeah.
アルクエイドが人間と約束？
Senpai's eyes opened wide in astonishment. Judging by her reaction, it seems like she actually knows Awkward.
先輩、あいつと面識があるんですか？もしかして何度もやり合った敵同士とか。
面識はありますが話し合ったことはありません。
That's fair.
こちらにとっても有名人ですから、彼女は。
Yeah. The atmosphere's gotten a little tense. Senpai didn't deny the part about being mutual enemies.
話は分かりました。大部分予想通りの経緯です。遠野くんは彼女と協力してこの町に根付いている吸血鬼を倒そうとしたんですね。
Correct.
はい。めちゃくちゃな話で、 半ばあいつに脅されたようなものだけど、こうして思い返してもああするしかなかったと思います。
信じられません。遠野くん、吸血鬼の言うことなんて本当に信じてるんですか？
You know, I did beforehand, now I don't.
何言うんですか先輩。先輩だって同じじゃないですか。吸血鬼をやっつける教会の
Spud lightly puts her finger to my lips.
私のことはいいです。それより問題なのは遠野くんの方でしょ。
問題って俺に？
自覚ないんですね。
Well, Spud heaves a sigh, and Morley slumps her shoulders.
アルクエド・ブリュンスタットは吸血鬼です。グローブと種別は違いますが、彼女も人間社会にいるだけで危うい異物です。
Well, yeah.
神祖にとって人間は畑を荒らす害虫と変わらない。
Yes. Yeah, that's about it.
今回は利害関係が一致したので協力したようですが、本来はブローブ以上の災害だと理解してください。
I can't accept Senpai's words that easily. She's almost certainly right. It's a cold, hard fact that Aqua is a vampire. But even if she is, I just can't bring myself to think badly of her.
まあ、遠野くんには言うまでもないと思いますが。
As a matter of fact, no, I don't. If you could hear my thoughts, you'd realize that no, I don't understand actually.
彼女の非道さはもう十分に体験しているでしょうから。
Okay, this part's true.
あいつの非道さって？
だって彼女に脅されていたんでしょ？神祖と二人きりなんて処刑台の上に放置されたようなものじゃないですか。
Kinda. Someone even offers me her sympathies. I mean, shoot. I ended up in plenty of situations that sent chills down my spine, but...
でも、それも終わった話です。グローブを倒した以上、あいつとはもう関係がないんですから。
That's right. Again, will I have the opportunity to listen to our absurd demands.
すみません。もう少し確認しておきますけど。
What more?
遠野くん、彼女にどれくらいのことを聞いてるんですか？
どのくらいのことって、この町に人間を食い物にする吸血鬼がいて、それを追いかけてきたってことぐらいだけど。
Yeah.
つまり彼女本人のことも、彼女が追いかけている敵のことも聞かされていないんですね。
Yes.
そりゃ詳しくは聞いてないけど。
そういうことですか。まあ賢明な判断ですね。彼女にしてもこれ以上関係者を増やすことは避けたいでしょうし。
Yeah, it makes sense.
これ以上ってもう巻き込まれた後なんですけど、俺。
So please stop treating me like I'm as much a part of this as anyone.
いいじゃないですか。グローブ退治はもう済んだわけですし。
Yeah.
それより本題に入りましょう。私たちがまだ町に残っている理由、それが知りたいんですよね、遠野くん。
Oh yeah, that's right. Someone did say that they'd be gone as soon as they defeat the vampire. Defeat of love. So, given that she said that, why is she still around?
単純に後始末が残っているからですよ。遠野くんも聞いているでしょ。使徒は人間の血を吸って手足になるしもべを作ると。親元が消えても三海底より上の使徒は独自に活動できます。彼らはこれからも聖者に擬態して人間を襲うでしょう。ですので親元を倒してもやることは残っているんです。吸血鬼に汚染された都市を元通りにするには時間がかかるものなんですよ。
All takes time. I see. Slot might be dead, but that doesn't mean his minions got wiped out with him. But still has to go around the city rooting out any remaining vampires.
そういうことです。これは地道な仕事ですから 1日2日で終わることではありません。
The longer the better.
そもそも私はここの学生ですし、仕事が終わってもよっぽどのことがない限り町を離れませんよ。
Even after you're done?
離れないって本当に？
You mean it?
はい、離れる理由がない限りは。
Oh my god.
まあ卒業式が来ちゃったらさすがに出ていかざるを得ませんが。
Well, that's fair, but like, until then, there's nothing to worry about. I feel the warmth of my happiness radiate through my entire body. Somebody's going to stay here. That alone is enough to make the rest of our explanations seem irrelevant. I obviously can't ignore that there are still vampires hanging around, but the thought of being able to keep meeting Senpai fills me with such incredible happiness that it eclipses everything else.
けど仕事はちょっと山積みです。あの地下墓地について調べないといけませんし、もうなくなってしまいましたが、いくらなんでもあれは大規模すぎです。1年や2年で作れるものではありません。
Makes sense, makes sense. Senpai sighs and shrugs her shoulders. She's right. It's almost unreal just how sprawling those underground tunnels were. I still find it hard to believe that something like that existed right under my own 2 feet. There was also that central chamber. So what on earth was that facility built to achieve?
と、そういえば先輩、なんであの広場で眠ってたんですか？もしかして油断して捕まってたとか？
油断なんてしてません。あれは演技です。
I believe that.
あの寝台は特別な生贄を送るものだったんです。だからわざと捕まって親元がやってくる夜まで眠ったふりをしていたのに。
あ、俺が邪魔しちゃったんですね。
I feel somewhat ashamed reflecting on my actions.
まったくです。本当に驚いたんですからね。
あ、
お願いですから二度とあんな真似はしないように。助けられそうな他人より助からなくてはいけない自分の命を考えてください。いいですね、遠野くん。
I do, but like, I'm still gonna risk my life for you. I hang my head in shame and Nana responds to her stern scolding. There must have really been something wrong with me back then. Well, guess I'm a little short on blood even at the best of times. Maybe when I end up in a stressful situation like that, there's just not enough of it making it to my brain.
でもひどい話ですよね。なんだって遠野くんに使徒の寝床なんて教えたんでしょうか、彼女は。いえ、それだけじゃなくブローブと直接戦わせるなんて遠野くんを殺す気だったとしか思えません。
Nah, she had confidence in me, bro.
はい。
I looked at this odd remark to find Senpai staring off into the distance. I was totally fuming with anger. Why has she suddenly lost her cool like this?
私と遠野くんで倒せたから良かったものの、そう殺せるほどの概念武装があるんだったら自分で戦えって言うんです。結果、遠野くんをあんな危険な目に遭わせるなんて、あの場で彼女を懲らしめようと思ったぐらい頭にきました。大体遠野くんも遠野くんです。いくら吸血鬼を倒せる武器をもらったからって生身で戦うなんて何考えてるんですか？もしかして彼女に弱みでも握られていたんですか？
Of course not. No. Of course not.
ああ、いえ、そんなことはないんですけど。
My position is getting weaker by the second. I don't think it would fly if I said that I did out of a feeling of responsibility for having killed her. Besides, I don't have the courage to own up to that murder to Senpai anyway.
そこ聞いてますか、遠野くん。
Yes!
こんな時もぽやっとしてないでください。
I'm listening.
はい、聞いてますとも。それより先輩、吸血鬼を倒せる武器って何？
I don't like the direction this conversation is going, so I hastily try and change the topic.
何って、遠野くんが持っていたナイフですけど。
It's a kitchen. It's a fruit knife, actually. Wow. I put that question out there in sheer desperation, but it seems like I managed to buy myself a new lease on life.
俺のナイフが吸血鬼を倒せる武器なんですか？
Oh my god, Chiki, no! Obviously not. She doesn't know about your eyes, man.
そうですけど。そっか。彼女が教えるはずがありませんよね。自分にとっても不利なことなんですから。ですね。吸血種は傷を受けても自動的に復元される生き物なんです。復元の強弱はあれ、これは吸血鬼。使徒たちが持つ種族的特性なので例外はありません。
Well, yeah. Yes.
ですので、ありきたりの外的要因。通常の凶器では吸血鬼を殺しきれません。重火器ならともかく、遠野くんが使っていたナイフではとても。
I mean, by the
その
sound
ナイフに何か特別な力でもない限りは。
I mean, she says that, but from what Ark did to Roa, if you could just, like, get rid of their heart, you're good. Basically. Like, she ripped his heart out, and then he was fucking dead. He couldn't do nothing about it.
特別な力ですか？
はい。吸血種を滅ぼすには、彼らの復元速度を上回る攻撃か、復元そのものを無効にする要素が必要となります。復元呪詛。傷を治療するではなく、破損した箇所を元通りにしようとする時間の逆行。この呪詛を無効にする神秘を概念武装と言うんです。
Oh. So every dead apostle can rewind time with their... on their body, basically.
概念。
Huh.
何かの決まり事を武器にするってことですか？
はい、その通りです。よくできました。
Damn, yo, Chiki, you smart.
遠野くんたち風に言うと魔法の武器ですね。
A magical weapon.
元が人間の吸血鬼には他により効果的な手段があるので使いませんが、初めから人間ではない吸血種を処理するときに使用する、言うなれば奥の手です。遠野くんのナイフもその一つだと思います。大方、あの神祖が持ち出した対使徒用の武器なんでしょ？
No.
いえ、あれは自前のナイフというか、親父の形見みたいなものでして。
Yeah, okay. The Noel conversation was funny. I'll give it that. It's very funny. It's a bit wacky. Maybe shock a little. This is interesting though.
ほう、これは私の勘違いでしたか。
Ad break? Well, I guess we'll take a little break then. Okay, 2 minutes again? Jesus, I need to be more upfront with ads. Fucking hell. Ugh. Oh, cracked them fingers. Holy shit. Ah. I'm not quite a fan of this. I might change it back. I'm not a fan of this. There. Change it back. Because 2 minutes feels like a lot. It feels like a long time, you know? Twenty more seconds, and we're back to it. Alrighty, we are back.
遠野くんのお家、遠野家の家宝ということですね。
歴史のある家には魔除けの品が伝わっています。日本の古い家系はそれこそ古代から続いてますから。
Yeah. Well, that makes sense to me.
あれ？でも変ですね。遠野にあるとしたら魔を強めるものであって大麻の細工ではないような。
I don't know. Tsukihime is muttering to herself. It seems she doesn't know anything about my eyes. Bringing up the lines of death here would just complicate things, so I'll keep quiet about them for now. And besides...
先輩、うちのことを知ってるんですか？
so he's aware that... Oh, she doesn't know, so... Bro's still gonna be quiet about him.
ええ、まあ遠野家が古いお家であることぐらいは。
We're old.
私、これでも教会の人間ですから、それぐらいの事前調査はこなしています。
Of course.
案外多いんですよ。それが特別な力を持つ道具だと知らないで保管しているお金持ちって。形見なんでしょ？お父様の？なら、それぐらいの一品だったってことですよ。
Yeah. I'll never believe that for now. Still, it'd be nice if that really were the case. When I received this knife, I remember thinking that it was an awful keepsake. It's actually something special. I'm able to think of it as something that connected me with my father.
ちょっと話がずれましたね。私の説明は以上です。遠野くんの方はどうですか？あれから体に異常はありませんか？
No.
俺ですか？さすがにまだ全身筋肉痛ですけど、悪いところはありません。
Okay, besides from being sore.
けど、ブローブにやられた肩の傷はちょっと変かな。あんなに深い傷だったのに、なんかもう塞がってるし。
Very strange.
ああ、それは私です。ごめんなさい、勝手に治療してしまって。ご迷惑でしたか？
No.
まさか。全然嬉しいです。次もお願いします。
Yeah.
はい。次なんてないだろうけど、そう言ってもらえると助かります。
They probably will. One should be appreciative here. Somebody didn't just heal my injuries, she also kept an eye out for me afterward as well. When she tells me there won't be a next time, it finally hits home. The vampires are gone, yet the empire remains. I don't have anything to do with vampires.
話は終わりましたね。
ね。
後のことは私たちに任せて、遠野くんは普通の学園生活に戻ってください。
Okay.
はい。あれは悪い夢だったと思っておきます。先輩がいてくれることが分かっただけでほっとしたし。
Damn right.
あ、でも。
Once everything is over, I'll erase your memories. You could say that everything is over now. So does that mean...
先輩、
はい、何ですか、遠野くん。
先輩たちは吸血鬼の秘密を守るんですよね。じゃあやっぱりこの後俺の記憶を消すんですか？
おや、消してほしいんですか、遠野くんは。
No!
わけないじゃないですか。お願いします。消さないでください。
I'd hate to forget Senpai like this. I'd do anything to keep these memories. Started prostrating myself on a Tommy and earnestly begging her for mercy. And then...
消しませんよ。というか消せません。一日消したぐらいじゃもうどうしようもないですし。遠野くんが信頼できる人なのは、ここでの会話だけで十分に伝わりました。リスクのある記憶消去は行いません。それに、お願いするのは私の方です。どうかブローブのことは口外しないで、私とノエル先生のことも見逃してください。
Well, okay, yeah.
それと、これが一番大事なことですが、もう絶対に危ないことはしないでくださいね。
Finishing her appeal, someone bounced her head to me. I was far more sincere than the pleading I had attempted earlier.
それは もう吸血鬼とは関わるなってことですか？
That's our terms? That's it?
はい。だって遠野くん、怖いの嫌なんでしょ？
I sure don't. I sure don't like scary things. You are correct. Scary things are not fun.
それはそうですけど、でももし
But if we were to come across one of the remaining vampires attacking someone, I don't think I'd be able to just turn around and walk away.
いえ、努力します。自分からは関わりません。
Senpai says splendid, smiles and stands up. It appears our chat has come to an end. She slides open the door of the room and urges me outside. It's as if releasing me from the nightmare of the past few days.
それじゃあまた明日、先輩。
はい。また明日学校で。安心してください。遠野くんの平和は私がきっちり守りますから。
Yay! Truly the best thing I've heard all day. Ciel's senpai proudly puffs out her chest. Seeing that smile again confirms something for me. I like Ciel senpai. So I may be biased, but I simply can't help but be happy when I see that smile of hers. There's not plenty of things I want to ask her about, and there's a lot of things I want to know, but just understanding that fact is enough for me right now. I can't read. My fact is that I can't read. The sun is almost set. I haven't lost a single thing. I spent all day thinking of Senpai, and she's rewarding me by capping it off with the smile I've been so eager to see. Alright.
ところで、もし俺が先輩の秘密を誰かに話したらどうなるんでしょう？
Just curious.
それはもちろん、遠野くんが想像した通りのことをするだけです。痛いのがもっと嫌いになっちゃうような。
Okay. Senpai delivers this terrifying reply with a smile on her face. Note to self. Do not breathe a word to anyone about the fact that Senpai is an executor. Okay. On my way back home. I don't have any reason to stick around at school any longer, and I don't have anything to do in town either. Today's the day I finally return to the mansion at a reasonable hour, and don't end up causing any anxiety for Akio. We're back home. You're...
あれ？ただいま、翡翠。
Oh, hey.
お帰りなさいませ、四季様。
You see me standing from the main entrance. Your timing is too perfect for this to be a coincidence.
もしかして、俺が帰ってくるのを待っていてくれたのか？
はい。主人の出迎えは使用人の務めですから。
I hope you weren't waiting too long then. Sue replies without batting an eyelid, as if this were the most normal thing in the world.
いや、出迎えてくれるのは嬉しいけど、わざわざ外で待ってなくていいよ。俺は勝手に帰ってくるから、気づいた時だけ声をかけてくれればいい。
Sue's expression clouds over slightly. Just had a thought. Is it possible that Hisui stood out here wanting for me to come home on Friday and Saturday too?
承りました。明日からはロビーで四季様のお帰りをお待ちいたします。
Yeah, it won't be as cold then. Hisui lowers her head in a slight bow and then opens the front door.
ごめん。ありがとう、翡翠。
I feel not a pang of remorse about my behavior these past couple of days. Thanking her for her concern, I make my way for the front door of the mansion with the sun still in the sky.
お荷物をお預かりいたします。四季様は今でおくつろぎください。
いや、このまま部屋に戻るよ。着替えてから今に降りる。 琥珀さんとアキハは？
姉さんは厨房でご夕食の支度をしています。
Very nice.
秋葉様は先ほど連絡がありましたので、あと30分ほどでお帰りになられるかと。
Mm-hmm. Okay.
そっか。じゃあ30分後に。ずっと外で待っててくれたんだ。翡翠もちょっとは休んでいてくれ。これは主人としての命令だからな。
That's an order. Please take a rest.
では、お言葉に甘えて失礼します。後ほどお迎えに上がりますので、ごゆっくりお休みください。
Yasuo bows, then disappears into the corridor leading toward the west wing. Her room is that way, so that's probably where she's headed to take a rest.
よし。こっちも一息入れてくるか。
Yay! We happy. I walk up the stairs in the lobby. I enjoy the sight of the gorgeous chandeliers out of the corner of my eye as I head toward my room on the second floor of the west wing.
Ah, おかえり。
What? Pardon my, Pardon my react. What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing here? I thought after the whole Roa thing, you wouldn't act like... What the f... My bed, swinging its legs back and forth, sits an even bigger surprise than running into Ciel Senpai this morning.
お、何？もう仕切ったらそんなに驚いちゃって。私に会えたことがそんなに嬉しい？
I'm just flabbergasted.
お前な。
Sheer upbeat audacity of her statement is enough to kick my brain back in gear. Close and lock the door as fast as I can, dump my bag on the floor, and make a fierce beeline toward the bed.
何度俺を驚かせれば気が済むんだお前は。だいたい日も沈みきってないのに出歩くなんて。ってうわあ
What is she... What is going on?
捕まえた。うん、やっぱりイメージより実物の方が何倍もドキドキするね。
What are you doing?
話せって。本当何考えてんだお前。
I didn't have time to protest. As soon as I got closer, this dumbass grabbed my arm and dragged me onto the bed.
何って、式のことを考えてたよ。だからここにいるんだけど、これっておかしい？人間的じゃない？
いやおかしいかって、そもそも。
She was thinking about me? That's pretty strange in and of itself.
それより離れろ。人に見られたら言い訳のしようがないぞこれ。って背中に手を回すな。近いってば。
She isn't backing off at all. On the contrary, she's pressed herself right up against me. Use both hands for me to extricate myself from Auckland and get away from the bed.
もう乱暴なのは相変わらずね。
Well, yeah. The great cat atop my bed purred sweetly before sighing and standing up.
一日ぶり、元気だった式。
This is neither dream nor illusion. That peerless figure whose presence alone is enough to enchant those around her is undoubtedly awkward.
お前な。
I really do have a laundry list of complaints I want to lodge with her. The worst just won't come. Words just won't come. Appalled as I am to admit it, it seems I'm actually unbelievably happy to meet her again.
いや、騙されないぞ。もういろいろコリゴリだ。何しに来たんだよ、アルクエイド。グローブは倒したんだ。もう俺に用はないだろ。
Exactly, we're done.
うん。気分がいいから血を吸いに来ちゃった。
Pardon? Suck my blood? What did she just say?
なんちゃって、冗談よ冗談。
Again, after the Roa thing you did a day ago, I don't know how much I can trust you now.
ちょっと式の驚く顔が見たかっただけ。
Personally, I don't know how much I trust her. She laughs, gladly enjoying herself. Awkward surveys the interior of my room with great interest. She's around it with the grace of a model. It's almost as if she's the real owner of this room.
待ってくれ。本当に頭が追いつかない。本気で俺をからかいに来ただけなのか。
I trust her with my life? I do not. That's where me and you differ. I do not. She did. I really want to know what kind of vampire has that sort of free time.
半分は四季目当て。出歩いてたら四季の匂いがしたから用事を放り捨ててこっちに来ちゃった。
Well, so much for whatever errand she was supposed to be running. I can't say I don't empathize with being left high and dry as a result of Her Majesty's whims. That aside...
敵を倒したら帰るんじゃなかったのかよ。いや、そもそも今すぐ帰ってくれ。うちから秋葉に見つかる前に。
あら、あとの半分、真面目な方の話に興味はないの？
Yeah, no, I don't know.
敵を倒したら帰るはずの私がどうして残っているのか。おかしいと思わない？
I don't know.
それは。
I am a little curious. She's not the sort of person hanging around the city on a whim. She may seem like a free spirit. She's actually an exemplar of logic and reason. If Aqua is still here, then that must mean there are still vampires left to defeat.
じゃあ、お前もブローブの残党狩りを？
ええ、残った下級使徒の始末よ。ブローブとは関係のない話だけどね。
ブローブとは関係がない。
What? So I'm about to ask what she's supposed to mean.
四季様、物音が聞こえたのですが、何かございましたか？
No! Isui shows up. She must have heard the two of us talking.
まずい。ブローブよりまずい。
This is horrible.
いいから今は帰ってくれ。誰にも見つからないで、あの夜みたいにビョーンとひとっ飛びで。
何？この家の人？
Yes!
いい機会だし、挨拶していこうかな。
No!
バカ！殺されるからな、それ。
Mostly me. By Akira.
四季様、
Please, leave. Yes? No! She needs to leave! Now!
失礼とは存じますが、ドアを開けてよろしいでしょうか？
I'm sorry, Hisui, you may not.
よくない。ちょっと待って、今着替え中。
You may not. Oh, so hold on. Stop.
頼む。とにかく帰ってくれ、アルクエイド。後で埋め合わせするから。
You're making a promise you can't keep, Shiki. Shiki, you're making a promise you can't keep.
なら今夜10時、南口の公園で待ち合わせしてくれる？
I guess.
するから早く。
Shoot! Get out of here, cat.
交渉成立ね。ありがとう。待ってるわ、シキ。
Oh, we just broke Ciel's promise too. Considerately thanking me for my acquaintances, Awkward saunters over to the window.
でも気をつけて。この屋敷、良くないわよ。水気が濁ってる。
That's great. The water's turbid. I live here. She must have come in through the window as well. Well, that's unfortunate. It's very bad! Without word of warning, the vampire in white takes flight like a beautiful bird. Well, I guess we're going out at 10 o'clock. Oh. So this isn't new. Then it goes by without incident. Anka came home alone before 7 o'clock in the uncharacteristically high... Anka came home alone before 7 o'clock in uncharacteristically high spirits. And after dinner, we retired to the living room to enjoy some tea. 2 hours remain before my promised appointment with Awkward. I'm butterflies with someone just thinking about it. Sitting here fretting isn't going to accomplish anything. sneak out of here once everyone's gone to bed. So for the time being, I should use that casual and try not to arouse any suspicions.
ダージリンでしたら2番目より1番目の方が好まれると思いますよ。味も香りも控えめで後に残りませんもの。
そうね。兄さんにはファーストフラッシュの方が合っているかも。私はセカンドフラッシュの方が好みだけど。たまには兄さんに合わせましょうか。
Girls be battling about tea, bro.
でも好みで選ぶのなら紅茶より日本茶の方がいいんじゃない？日本茶好きは兄さんと琥珀で、私と翡翠が紅茶糖かしら？
いえいえ、翡翠ちゃんはお茶にはこだわりませんよ。神経質そうに見えますけど、こう見えて割と
姉さん、
Please stop talking.
見た目通り好き嫌いのない鉄壁のメイドさんですから。
Oh, that's a lie. Okay. She likes sweet things or something, doesn't she? She likes like sweet things, don't she?
ほら、お掃除とかお裁縫とかできないことってないんですよ、四季さん。
I believe that. Oh, new content again. What the hell? Why was someone suddenly addresses me, even though I haven't been a part of the conversation so far?
紅茶の話をしてたように思うけど、なんで翡翠の話に？
Plus, I know how great she is.
だって四季さんは翡翠ちゃんと一緒ですから。翡翠ちゃんの神経質なところは知っているでしょ？
いや、それは。
Sneak a glance at Sui out of the corner of my eye, I noticed she's looking somewhat nervous.
神経質とは違うような。きめ細かい仕事と神経質なのは別でしょ。俺がポカやってもすぐに片付けてくれるし、自分でも気づかない体調を指摘してくれるし。
Yeah, fuzzy's not the word I'd use. Like, she takes pride in her work. That's how I describe it.
あと、夜遅くに帰っても誰かさんみたいに怒らないし、そういうのはおとなしい、優しいと表現すべきだよ。
Yes.
兄さん、門限も守れない学生は糾弾されて叱るべきだと思うのですが、私は間違っているかしら？
Yes, I shouldn't have a curfew that early.
もちろん正しい。けど、いくらなんでも8時っていうのは早すぎないか。子供じゃないんだから、この際10時ぐらいに決め直そう。
Exactly, the murders are done. I'm not a child, so 10, okay? Come on.
却下です。兄さんにはそんな時間まで外にいる理由はないでしょ。習い事をしているわけでも、部活動をしているわけでもないんですから。
What if I want to hang out with some friends? When she puts it like that, there's not much room for a rebuttal. Someone with as few commitments as myself isn't returning home early. There isn't much they could be off doing other than fooling around.
もっとも、門限を守ればいいという話ではありませんけど、これまでの自堕落ぶりを反省して早く帰ってきてくれたのは喜ばしいですが、その後が気になります。夕食から心ここにあらずという様子ですが、何かあったのですか？
No.
例えば、この後何かご予定が入っているとか。
No. I'm this close to breaking eye contact with her. I stopped beside myself at the last moment. This Aki is so damn perceptive. She's been with these allegations right at this critical juncture too. Ordinarily, I'd have folded like a house of cards. However, I've been through a lot. I fought with a vampire, was not with Ciel Senpai this morning, and even survived Aqua's ambush. I don't have any weak spots anymore.
この後は風呂に入るだけだけど、なんだ、先に入るのか？それならそれでいいけど、って、そうか。この家、浴槽は2つあったな。秋葉は東館の方だったっけ？
I was just very anxious to get in the bath.
そうですが、何か？
東館のは大浴場なんだってな。 たまにはそっちを使ってみたいもんだ。
Mm-hmm.
その時は翡翠に伝えてください。時間を調整して入れ替えますから。
Alright. Perfect turnabout. Okay, awkwardly breaks eye contact in the face of my downright flagrantly calm composure.
そうだ。風呂で思い出したけど、この屋敷の水回りでどこか調子の悪いところとかあるのかな。
I'm curious what Akka meant when she said that the water here is bad. So I try asking about it.
水ですか。私は特に気にしていませんが、庭に通している川のことかしら。
Oh.
琥珀はどう？
The water potentially could be bad.
私も今のところ気になる故障はありませんけど。ああ、もしかして地下の古い水路のことかもしれません。
Aqueduct?
もう何年もメンテナンスされていませんし、強い雨の日は悪い水が溜まる可能性もありますね。
That's all, apparently. I wonder if Akka was talking about this aqueduct.
そう。お父様は屋敷の作りに手を入れたがらなかったから、そういうこともあるのでしょうね。いい機会だし、今の案件が落ち着いたら業者を入れて様子を見ましょうか。
Alright. The subject of the aqueduct comes to an end, and we're going to talk about nothing in particular again. Alright. A short little minute break. Hold on. We will be back in a minute. It's gonna be much better if I just control the ads myself, you know? To the best of my abilities, of course. What the fuck? Ah. It's such a basic, like, mansion-esque song, but it's still good. It's still a good song. And the ad break is over. Welcome back. Like the violin. I do like the violin, yeah. That's probably Akia playing in the back. That wouldn't surprise me. That's Akia. Because Akia's supposed to play the violin. Yeah, I'd say that's probably why it's a violin, because she plays it. Did he probably winds up carrying on past 8 o'clock? No, I had to excuse myself before then to go take a bath. It's pretty good. Alright. How much of this will be different?
それでは、おやすみなさいませ、四季様。
Good night.
ああ、おやすみ、翡翠。
Well, I mean, we'll see how much is different. If not, then it is what it is, right? So, not everything has to be different. Not everything has to be different. Turn off the lights and lie down in bed. Less than an hour until my meeting with Awkward. The park's south of the station. It's across the tracks from the business district. It's the largest park in the city. Half an hour to get there on foot from the Tono residence.
でも、本当に何の用なんだろう、あいつ。
I suppose she's still in the city for the same reason Senpai is. Vampire extermination isn't complete until the last of Love's stragglers have been taken care of. Then again...
意外だな。先輩たちはともかく、アルクエイドがそこまでしてくれるなんて。
I wonder, why is it going fast? I don't remember this dialogue at all. Because at this point in the story, at this point in the story, he shouldn't know. Yeah, he shouldn't know about Ciel at all, I think. So, it's curious. Very curious. It seemed to me that Aqua was never interested in defeating her enemy. I was expecting her to blow off dealing with the fallout, and yet she's still here. Whatever her intentions, at the end of the day, she's still helping to protect this city.
ずるいよな。それじゃ無視できないじゃないか。
I know how you can ignore her. Just go to Ciel. She's an incredibly dangerous creature. Sure, but I can tell beyond a shadow of a doubt that she's not a bad person. Vampire or not, never before have I seen a woman with such a beautiful smile. You have. It's called Ciel. Or she's called Ciel. Alright, lights out. There we go. 10 o'clock approaching, the lights in the mansion go out. It's about time. Slip my knife into my pocket just in case and leave my room. Walking sounds. There we go. There's a little sign of life in the park. The area south of the station is mostly taken up by office buildings, so there aren't any locals around to use the park. Nor are there any young people stopping by after a night out. By the time the clock hits 10, it's all but empty. Alone in this deserted public space stands a conspicuous white shadow.
あ、来た来た。こんばんは。時間ぴったりだね、式。
You're... There's that smile of hers. Catch myself before I fall sway to its charms and glare pointedly at her. She assaulted me in my room and was this close to being spotted by Sui. Shiki barely has say in what happens around the mansion as it is. Just how would she make up for it if my opinion were to be rendered utterly null and void?
ねえ、聞いて聞いて。さっきまでそこのベンチに2人組の男女がいたんだけど、おかしな話をしていたの。何でも誕生日が近いから何か欲しいものがないかって。
待った。その前に言っておくことがある。
What was she talking about? Birthdays and shit?
というか、俺は怒っている。お前がきっちり反省するまで話はしないから、そのつもりで。
She won't.
怒ってるってなんで？
やっぱりな。分かってないと思った。まあそこはいいよ。お前に一般常識なんて求めてないから。どうせ吸血鬼のすることだと諦める。でも付き合わされるこっちはたまらないんで、厳重注意だけはしておきます。
Yeah. This is when we train a wild beast.
その言い方なんか嫌。
Well, tough.
私、あなたを困らせるようなことはしてないんだけど。
You did.
人の部屋に忍び込んでおいてそれか。人間の世界じゃ無断で遊びに来ることも、2階の部屋に窓からやってくることも、そもそも家の敷地に入ることも犯罪なの。
Exactly. Like what?
まったく見つからなかったからよかったものの、もし誰かに見られていたらどうするつもりだったんだよ。まさか力ずくで解決とかしないよな。
You'd hope not.
何よ、失礼ね。そんな野蛮なことしません。
Good.
第一、人間に見つかるようなヘマはしないわ。監視カメラだって壊しておいたし、もし誰かに出くわしても意識を飛ばすだけだし。
Break the cameras. Oh, good.
カメラ壊しただ。さりげにすごいこと言ったな。それを力ずくって言うんだ、このバカ女。
You fly airhead.
バカ女って、あなた私をバカにしてるの？
An airhead.
バカをバカって言ってんだから、それ以外何があるって言うんだ、バカ。反論があるなら聞いてやるから言ってみろ。
Got him.
何よ、私は式に会いに行っただけじゃない。
It's a terrible idea.
そんなに怒られるようなことしてないと思うけど。
I can't believe she's maintaining her innocence even as new charges come to light. This is what it feels like to be at a loss for words.
かった。わかりました。確かにカメラを壊したのは余分な行為だったと思う。
Thank you.
要はあれね。人間的にきちんと玄関から行けばよかったんでしょ。次からはそうするわ。招かれないと家に入れないなんて特性もないし。
No, don't do that.
待って、どこ行くのシキ。話まだ終わってないよ。
Bye. Well, my legs just started making their own way home. Seems like what Aqua said finally set some alarm bells ringing in my subconsciousness. Though, it's not like I'd actually be able to give her the slip, so I trudged back over to where she's standing.
悪い。考え事をしていたら足が勝手に動いた。あと、玄関からやってきたらその時こそ絶好だからな。本気で恨んでやるから覚悟しやがれ。
I will pull the knife out again.
玄関からでもダメなの？
Yeah, just don't come to my house.
じゃあどうすればいいのよ。私にあなたに近寄るなって言っているの？
Yeah.
そんなこと言うかバカ。
I mean, you kind of are, Shiki. You kind of are.
何もかもいきなりすぎるからちゃんと段階を踏んでくれればいいんだ。お前はいるだけで目立つんだからもっとおしとやかに行動してくれってこと。
I didn't feel comfortable with her visiting the Tona mansion whenever she feels like it. So I decided to invite her in first, introduce her to Akia, and we get a couple of practice runs under our belt before letting her loose. I was thinking of conveying these nuances to Aquid, but she glares at me with a sullen scowl on her face, like an indignant cat. I can't read.
何よ、勝手なことばっかり言って。
Pretty well, actually.
だいたいいるだけで目立つってどうしてよ。私、外見は人間と変わらないでしょ。
I don't know, white clothes, bright blonde hair.
あのな、美人はいるだけで目立つもんなの。人間であるかどうかは関係ない。
That too. I answer her clearly. Perhaps because of her reply left little room for debate, Akka seems to have accepted it without a fuss.
まあ、こっちも言い過ぎたけど。
I don't know.
とにかく、今後はあんな無茶はやめてくれ。俺の心臓が止まりかねない。
うん、わかったわ。シキの心臓が止まるのは嫌だから、できるだけおしとやかにする。
Thank you. Akka nods, a demure expression adoring her features. Well, just look at that. She actually will listen to you. Will listen if you give her a stern warning. Actually, given the way she's sheepishly hunching her shoulders, it's almost as if Aquid's acting like an ordinary human girl.
じゃあ本題に入るぞ。どうしてうちに来たんだ、アルクエイド。俺にはもう用はないはずだろ。
Yeah, we're done.
何って吸血鬼探しよ。
Oh, we're still doing that. No.
シキ、私に協力してくれるって言ったじゃない。
But I made a different promise.
やっぱりそうきたか。親元は倒したけど、まだ手下が残ってるもんな。
Ugh.
でもどんな心境の変化だよ。お前の敵はブローブだけじゃなかったのか。
私の敵はブローブじゃないよ。私が探していたのはこの町に救った吸血鬼で、ブローブは関係ないもの。
は？
Flav was unrelated?
待ってくれ。それどういう意味なんだ？
言った通りの意味だけど。もう、シキって切れるようでどこか抜けてるのね。いい？確かにブローブは吸血鬼だったけど、あいつは人の血を吸っていた？
Yes!
吸っていたかって当然だろ。あいつはあんなに人間を片っ端から燃やして。あ、
That's right. Didn't I spot such an obvious discrepancy? The victims of the serial killer were discovered without injuries to their bodies, outside of the fact that their blood was strained. But that's not what Vlav would do. That guy burned corpses to a crisp. It's true that he did suck blood, but that wasn't the main way he killed people. In fact, people who died at the hotel are currently being treated as casualties of a conflagration, not as victims in a murder case. Which means that Flav has no connection to the serial killings that have been happening in the city.
待ってくれ。 じゃあ吸血殺人事件は何なんだ？一体どこの誰があんな真似をしていたんだ？
だからあの事件はブローブと別の吸血鬼の仕業なのよ。
You don't say.
この町に隠れていたのはロアという名前の使徒よ。
Oh, you actually just name dropped him. You were really, like, unwilling to drop his name for a long time in our crowd.
年月をかけて都市を侵食するタイプで、その特色は転生すること。一つの都市を汚染した後、その命を終えて次の都市を食い物にする吸血鬼。
He's such a cool guy. There's an unmistakable note of disgust in Aquid's voice. And I feel a brief shiver run down my spine. The intensity in her voice must just be too much for me to take.
転生って死んだら生まれ変わるって意味の転生？
I think the proper name for it is samsara, or something like that. It's a Buddhist concept which states that when you die, you're simply reborn into your next life. The soul itself is eternal.
そう、殺されても次の命に生まれ変わる人間を利用した不老不死の亜種。転生は聖堂教会の教義にはないから、ロアはいないものとして扱われてきたわ。私はそのロアを殺すためにこの町にやってきた。ブローブが来た理由は
Probably you. It was you, right?
ちょっとあやふやになってきたわね。
It was after you.
名誉目当てで私を追いかけてきた祖かと思ったけど、ブローブにはそれだけの理性、血と社会における協調性はなかったみたいだし。
Yeah, he's a new guy, right? So he was very much a new true ancestor, so
ま、そのあたりはもういっか。ブローブは死んだんだし。とにかくブローブとロアは別物よ。ブローブは正真正銘、この町の人とは無関係の第三者ってこと。
hooray!
私、標的がブローブだなんて言わなかったでしょ？
You did not.
ブローブにとっての標的は私だったけど、私にとっての標的はブローブじゃなくて、この町で通り魔と言われている吸血鬼だけよ。シキ、まさかとは思うけど、ものすごく単純な勘違いしてたとか？
Uh-huh.
うん。勘違いしてた。
I somewhat awkwardly break eye contact with Aquid. Because she said that killing vampires was her objective, I immediately jumped to what seems to have been the wrong conclusion.
それじゃあ、あの夜ブローブと殺し合ったのは無意味なことだったのか？
無意味じゃないわ。ブローブがあなたたちにとって脅威だったのは事実だし、シキは私の代わりに戦ってくれたんじゃない。
True.
だからそんな顔しないで。もっと自信を持って。あの時のシキは綺麗だった。私、あんなに目が離せなかったのは初めてだった。
Oh. Thank you.
まあ、だからこそあいつが視界に映るのが我慢ならなかったんだけど、目障りにも程があったわ。
Hey, you... Damn. She actually moved me a little bit there. I think Aqua of all people would be so supportive. Still, she's right. What we accomplished wasn't in vain. It doesn't matter who Vlav was. He was a living disaster who had to be defeated. Even if someone who can't do anything other than kill things. I can at least say with certainty that I helped to achieve that goal.
いや、でも待て。
Hold on a second, Borden.
じゃあ吸血鬼事件は何も解決してないってことか？ロアってやつはまだ生きているんだから。
This is what you're gonna say you killed him, right?
それも問題なし。もう危険はないから安心して。ここからは後処理みたいなものだし。
後処理ってことは。
See, I can guess what's coming, but
ええ、ロア本体はとっくに始末したわ。
yeah. A little break. A little break. It's about to start, and I don't want this shit to be 2 minutes. So a little break. Ugh. I'm a bit of a slow one today. Ugh. I mean, we are just going for the motions before the eventual build up again, but I don't know what the fuck that could be though. I don't know. I have no clue at all. Well, let us continue.
言ったでしょ、四季のおかげだって。ブローブに使う分の力が余ってたし、すぐに見つけてやっつけちゃった。
How can nonchalant reports the end of the serial killings?
それは町の人間として助かるけど。
Yeah. A feeling of foreboding crawls up my spine. My heart throbs violently.
でもロアを殺してもそのしもべはまだ活動している。前に話したでしょ、親元としもべの関係。死者はみんな死体に戻っただろうけど、使徒にまでなったのが数体残ってるみたいなの。
Yeah.
それでね、シキ。
Who calls my name in a wheedling tone? I can see where this is going. I hate that I can see where this is going. Basically, the reason Aqua would call me out here is because...
ロアを倒すのに力を使っちゃったから疲れちゃって。誰かが私と一緒に使徒の後始末をしてくれたら助かるんだけどな。
Uh-huh. Just as I suspected. Do appreciate what Aqua is doing. Vampires still in the city can't just be left to their own devices. Still, that doesn't mean I can agree to help her that readily. Fit back on the fight against Vlav. The fear I felt back then while skirting the precipice of death is so burned into my mind that I simply thinking back on it sent a shiver down my spine. Return to my normal life. I'm not going to get involved with vampires again. I even promised Senpai I wouldn't.
そっか。じゃあとっておきを言ってあげる。
Huh?
お願いだからブローブを倒してくれ。これって誰の言葉だったかしら。
But you didn't. The thing is, you didn't. She's got me there. Aka might have flipped out when she spotted Ciel Senpai. At the end of the day, she still helped us, but she didn't defeat Vlav. Ciel did. She hadn't been there to protect us against the billowing cold. I'm not the only one who would have ended up encased in ice. The whole city would have been frozen solid. Which means... now it's time for me to hold up my end of the bargain.
わかった。手を貸す。貸せばいいんだろ。
Not really though, cause... again... she didn't defeat Vlav. Ciel did.
いいよ。俺も吸血鬼の排除には賛成だし。怖いのは嫌だけど、我慢して協力してやる。
Ciel's not gonna like this one.
うん、そうこなくっちゃ。頼りにしてるわ、シキ。私と一緒に戦ってね。
Mm-hmm. Aqua is positively beaming. She's counting on me? Pretty sure she'd be totally fine on her own. Still, hearing her say that certainly does make it feel like something worth doing. I feel like there was another meaning to the word vampire. Maybe that's a vamp? Maybe that a vamp can also refer to a temptress that seduces men? I'd say that definition suits her to a T. Even if she hadn't brought up our promise, I could never have refused the way she smiled at me. Okay.
ロアを失ったしもべたちの取る行動は2つ。身の危険を察して巣に引きこもるか、支配者から解放されたことで自由に夜を闊歩するか。今夜は前者、 引きこもっている方に狙いをつけましょう。
Okay. Just saying this, Awkward starts leading me toward the residential district. Based on what I've heard so far, I'd assume that the vampires taking advantage of their newfound freedom would be the most dangerous. However, that means that the executors, Ciel-senpai and the others, will take care of them even if we don't do anything.
まず危険なのは自由になってはしゃいでいる人だろうけど、この町にはあいつがいるから、そんなの昨日のうちに見つかって狩られてるわ。次に危険度が高いのは住処で休眠している集団ね。親元を倒すぐらいの外敵が現れた以上、群れていた方が安全と考える知能があるから。で、危険度、難易度ともに高いのは自由になった時点で群れから離れてじっと町に潜むやつ。
Yeah.
それだけの判断力と適応力があるなら4回転を超えているだろうし、時間さえあれば新しい派閥を作りかねない。
Yeesh.
新しい派閥、あの地下の広場みたいなものか。
Very bad.
地下の広場？そんなのあったのね。うん。ロアのコミュニティほどじゃないだろうけど、月に1人の割合で人知れず犠牲者を出すぐらいの。でも代行者がいる限り、そんな真似をしたらすぐに見つかって処理されるわ。だから代行者がいる以上、上級の人はなかなか尻尾を出さないの。あいつらは死者狩りには便利だけど、同時に上級の人を警戒させる厄介者なのよ。
I see. Vampires, executors are like the police. Just having them around is enough to crack down on spontaneous assaults, as well as put a serious dent in rates of premeditated crime. However, there's nothing more than deterrence. In order to locate the criminals, vampires, in this case, slow and steady effort is required.
それじゃあ今から行くところは吸血鬼が集まっている隠れ家なのか。
ええ、確証は取れていないけど、それは指揮がいればはっきりするわ。それより指揮、ロアの棺がどこにあったのか聞かないの？
I could say something strange.
別にいいよ。もう型がついたんなら興味はないし、俺には関係のない話だし。
Yeah, I'm not really interested. I mean, I'm interested, but yeah, I get why Shiki wouldn't be.
そうなんだ。指揮の学校の地下にあったんだよって驚かそうと思ったのにな。
Right, it is, isn't it? I mean, it makes sense if he's got Hiki's body, right? Capital Shiki's body? That makes sense. Awkward pouts, seemingly disappointed.
いや待て、そりゃ驚くよ。吸血鬼のボスのネグラがうちの学校の地下だったって。
ええ、上手に隠されてたけど、そこはほら繊細かつ緻密な操作で見つけちゃった。
なぜ疑問符が差し込まれる？
Yeah. It's got to be the most suspicious explanation I've ever heard. Still, underneath the school? Malcolm may have taken care of it already, but I still can't help feeling a little uneasy.
指揮？どうしたの？怖い顔して。
いや、親玉の住処が学校の地下にあったのなら、うちの生徒たちが犠牲になっていたかもしれない。
いや、
それはないと思うけど、本体が眠る棺は最後の隠れ家だから、その周辺で食事なんて取らないわ。下手に血の匂いを残したら代行者にたどられてしまうでしょ。
そっか、自分の家の玄関で事件を起こすようなものだもんな。
そうそう、元凶の膝元では異常は起きない。これ人でも人間でも共通の隠蔽法でしょ。
That makes sense. Awkward takes the lead and her steps light. She sure is carefree for someone on her way to a vampire hideout. I'm not sure how I feel. I'm nervous. Not exactly scared. I wonder if that's because I think it'll be a cakewalk compared to the battle against Vlav. Or if I've just gotten a bit braver recently. Whatever the reason, I ought to not be shaking in fear. Oh? Look up as Awkward suddenly sneezes. Put the comment that even vampires feel the cold, but then remember the battle against Vlav. So yeah, pretty obvious they do. She's maybe a lot sturdier than humans are, but if you cut her, she still bleeds. She definitely feels pain. I've seen plenty of evidence for that.
そのミニスカが原因か。寒いのならこれ着るか？
Took off my jacket and offered to Awkward.
いいの？やったー！ちょっとの間だけ借りるね。
Oh. Awkward puts on my jacket and twirls around, almost dancing as she continues to lead on. Real nice. Well, Chicky, this is not the Ark route. Stop simping for Ark, man. Awkward tries around to go for someone who was sneezing a second ago. She's like a bundle of energy, or a beautiful flower. Anyway, only gazing at her is proving dangerously intoxicating. If I'm not careful, I might even fall for her. So he knows. He's like, oh, hold on.
ここまで惚れっぽかったのか、俺。
For the moment, Chicky, yes. Yes, you are. I shake my head, turn my eyes away from her. We come up through the underpass, arriving in a deserted residential district. The vampire nest Aqua's talk about is now right around the corner. Oh, right. Oh, it's this place. We arrived at an apartment complex located square in the heart of this residential area. An utterly unremarkable four-story building. Nothing unusual about it. Every floor has around 4 units, most of which have the lights on.
このマンションがそうなのか。
ええ、それをあなたで確かめるの。シキ、ここでメガネを外して、あの建物の周りを見て。
メガネを外してって、なんで？
Use your brain, Chicky.
その方が確実だから。私は人間と人間じゃないものの気配を感じ取れる。あなたは聖者と死者の違いが視覚情報として読み取れる。索敵方法は大いに越したことはないでしょ？
Exactly, like, bro, come on, Chicky.
これは明日からのテストも兼ねているわ。シキが私と行動するということは、その目で街を見るということだから。
I understand what Aqua is getting at. That's when I said we should cooperate, so it's not like I can refuse. In the 7 years since I received these glasses, I haven't walked around town without them even once. I mean, just seeing things with my glasses off is enough to give me a headache. It's easy to imagine what would happen if I were to look at the city or passerby without them. That's not something I can say after the past 2 days. I've experienced hell, if only once. For as long as the horrors I witnessed on the ground remain etched into my brain, during a headache or two is nothing in comparison.
メガネを外すよ。それで型がつくなら安いもんだ。
The lines come into view. The stress it puts on my brain makes me want to throw up. This place is strange. The lines running along the building doesn't look any different than usual. There's something oddly chilling about them. Maybe it's the brilliant white of the light leaking from the rooms. Maybe it's the woman just returning to the apartment, or on whose body the lights of death draw a dense, whirling maelstrom.
そう、やっぱり当たりね。
Rather heading for the entrance to the complex, Aqua sets off down the slope leading to an underground garage. A shutter has been lowered over the entrance.
このシャッター、人よけと消臭の結界がかかってる。それもロアが消えたことで薄れているけど。
But stoops down and puts her hands on the edge of the shutter. Thought she would pull it up in one go, but
シキ、このシャッター切れる？
そりゃ切れるけど、いいのか？
ええ、私よりシキが敵に。無理やり開けると警報が鳴るでしょ？
Yeah. She does have a point. Now the time has come to act. Aqua is totally level-headed. Several lines on the shutter. With a crashing sound, the iron door falls onto the concrete floor. Peer through the hole cut in the shutter into the inky blackness beyond.
なんだこの匂い。
It's horrible. The odor is repulsive. The smell of rotting flesh pervades the inside of the garage. The air is heavy with the scent of blood. Oh god! I hate that. Group forms. Each member are squirming massive lines. I also noticed that they had visitors as soon as I cut through the shutter. 5 figures.
5体もいる。いや、それより気づかれてる。あいつらやる気だぞ、アル。
Art?
お、アルクエイド。
I turned around. What figured I had been there a moment ago was nowhere to be seen. I could vanish while I was basically cutting the shutter. Not realizing it, I wandered straight into the inescapable jaws of death. And I can't retreat at all. I can't even turn to look back. Instead, I take my gaze off them and reduce an unsightly sacrifice. Very bad. Crimson ruptures my vision. Broken mirror. Scattered pieces of a puzzle. Writhing lines of death pass through my eyeballs and carve themselves onto my brain. There's nothing I can do. Because I wasn't afraid. I came in without coming up with a plan first. I'm dead. I'm going to die here. The claws of those half-rotted corpses will scramble the contents of my skull into a sticky mess. Deep breaths, Sir Shiki. Deep breaths, my boy. You need to just remember one thing, Shiki, alright? There is simply one thing you need to remember about yourself that you seem to forget sometimes, alright? Once you understand it, it's very simple. You're him. You're simply that guy. There's nothing you can't beat. Come on now. There's nothing I can do. My sense of reason, which had grown conceited after making out of a predicament once before, gives up on being Tonoshiki. With it gone, all that remains is my bare self, finally released from the threadbare patchwork of humanity it had cobbled together. My body moves before my mind has a chance to catch up. I don't even have so much as dismantled them. I recall the warm smell of blood, the feeling of slicing through her untouched flesh. Oh. That's, There we go. Just want to adjust here as I cut them down. My mind conjures images of that scene I had tried so hard to forget, looping through as though savoring them. Wake up. I start to breathe again. Splitting headache dispels my dizziness. A minute has passed, the limbs of 5 bodies don't lie strewn around me like garbage.
見ちゃった。
すごいんだ。本気になった式って。
You're... Hmm.
アルクエイド。
I don't know if I like that you keep doing that. Turn around. My eyes still clouded by the headache and a slight fever. All of a sudden, Aqua is back, walking amidst the sea of blood. Scattered flesh crumbles into ash and is swept away by the wind. And the oily bloodstains remain.
でも無茶は禁物よ。ほら、早くメガネをかけて。そのままだと倒れちゃうでしょ。
そうだな。ありがとう。
Do as I'm told and put on my glasses, and slip my knife back into my pocket. Still feeling more and more nauseous from the smell of blood. At least my headache disappears the second I put on my glasses.
死ぬかと思った。じゃなくて、話が違うぞアルクエイド。なんだっていなくなるんだよお前は。
あら、協力するってこういうことでしょ。まさか私にだけ戦わせて自分は何もしないつもりだったの？あなたは。
いや、それはそうだけど。
It's not exactly true, yeah, but I can't argue in an airtight case like that. To involve vampires is to steep oneself in mortal danger. Even if I forget about that even for a second, I have no one to blame but myself.
確かに俺は気が抜けてた。それは認めるけど、それなら事前にそうと言ってくれ。お前なんか意地が悪くなってないか。
ええ、楽しんだのは事実よ。式の魔眼がどれだけすごいのか自分の目できちんと確かめたかったから。
テストってそういうことかよ。はいはい、じゃあ結果はどうでしたかお姫様。
文句なし。あなたの目は破格の魔眼よ。その希少価値は言葉では言い表せないぐらい。
That's real nice.
それはよかった。お眼鏡にかなって光栄ですとも。
A sigh in reply. Even though her praise is honest, it doesn't cheer me up at all. Being complimented on my murderous talents feels the same as being told that I'm an awful person.
でもその目と同じぐらいあなた自身もおかしな人ね。直前まで逃げ腰だったのにナイフを握って殺すと決めた途端迷いなく死者を解体するんだもの。
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
そういうところ私と似ているのかも。なのに人間よりも人間らしいなんてすごく不思議。
It sure is a mystery, isn't it? What emotions were in those words? I do not know. Affection? Adoration? Or perhaps there was even a hint of love and tenderness in them. They come so utterly out of the blue that I'm unable to respond.
ねえ、ドアの後始末が終わったら私と一緒に行かない？よくわからないけど一人で帰るの嫌になっちゃった。
Huh? Aka's put a bit of distance between us and speaks those words while looking back at me over her shoulder.
あのな、行くってどこにだよ。まさかお前の故郷じゃないだろうな。
Not realizing how earnest her question was, I respond with banter.
何その嫌そうな顔。私一応お姫様だよ。玉の腰乗ってみない？
I already have that.
お断りだ。そんな爆弾みたいな腰に乗れるかバカ。
This too.
なんか今すごく侮辱された気がするんですけど。
You did. After I somehow managed to pass for Alquid's petulant grumbling, taking a look around the underground parking lot. Doesn't seem like there are any other vampires here. It's possible that if this robot person had still been alive and well, the entire apartment complex would have swarmed us. But instead, it seems like that was all of them. The other residents must have been those rank 1 and 2 dead that Senpai was talking about. No rank dead apostles that go back to just being corpses without a sire.
もうここには誰もいなそうだな。外に出ようアルクエイド。さすがに血の匂いがきつい。
I call out to Aquid and leave the garage. With this, the seal has been broken. Light from outside can finally illuminate the darkness of the dead for the first time in who knows how many years. Oh. No big freaky fatty thing? Oh. Interesting. I guess that was the cause of Roa, that big freaky one. Once outside, I fill my lungs with fresh air. Though this job is over with, I don't feel much of a sense of accomplishment. I mean, it's not like the hunt for Roa's remaining offspring is over. More importantly, what are we supposed to do about this apartment
どう
complex?
するんだアルクエイド。他に吸血鬼がいないとしてもここはねぐらの一つなんだろう。もしかしたら中に隠れている奴がいるかもしれないし念のために調べるか。
もちろんしっかり後始末はするわ。じゃあ式はちょっと離れてて。
Oh. Aqua turns back to the apartment complex and then raises her left hand in the air. As soon as she does, oh, something's wrong. Something's very wrong. Oh, something is very wrong. I hear the sound of something being crushed. An entire apartment complex collapses in the blink of an eye. It's like a cake being flattened from above by some invincible implement.
どう？式みたいな希少性はないけど、私だってすごいでしょ？
What the fuck did you do and why? Aquid smiles proudly. People lived in that building!
見直してくれた？というか、驚いた？
Shiki, we gotta leave. Get out. We gotta get out.
そうかバカだったなお前。
I feel you should have a strong reaction to calling her a moron. I grab Aqua's hand and start running. At this point, powers no longer surprise me. I mean, they were ludicrous enough to protect the entire city from Flav's billowing cold. I really wish she'd do something about her complete lack of common sense.
なんで逃げるの？もう危険はなくなったのに。
あんな騒ぎを起こしたら人が集まってくるだろう。ちょっとは考えろバカ女。
それはそうよね。私ったらうったりさん？
No, something. No.
すごいな。分かっててやったのか。
Yeah, you. She's just so needlessly hard to deal with. We run upstream against the crowds of people coming to see what all the fuss is about. Back in the direction of the deserted park. I thought there were people in that apartment, but I guess not. But still, what the fuck? Why? Oh, the narrator has come back. The building isn't flattened by heavy machinery or explosives, but by a controlled natural phenomenon. The slight adjustment of the Earth's rotation. Wait, that's what she does? She casually just rotates the fucking Earth? Huh? That's what we're going with? Okay. Sure. That's what we're going with? Alright. Okay, weird. She listens with equal parts astonishment and animosity as the modern way of life, built from the fruits of civilization by human society, comes crashing down. Ah! A nun's habit flutters in the wind. Is this just an ad break? I'm gonna take this opportunity to do this. Very cool shot. I want that. Thank you. The executor witnesses the event from her perch 20 meters in the air. Her mission was to take care of the dead apostles running rampant throughout the city, but she has already completed it. She hunted down every last ranked 4 dead apostle last night. All that remained was to locate the sire's coffin, as well as to uncover and annihilate the feeding ground that she saw reduced to rubble a moment ago.
空想具現化を惜しげもなく使うなんて
Oh, that was her oh, that was her phantasm? Jesus.
何を考えているんですかあの吸血鬼は
Yeah, something's very wrong. She mutters in annoyance. When the executor had been observing awkward brutes so silently up until this point, she is finally unable to endure it any longer and gives vent to her emotions.
彼も彼です。弱みでも握られているんでしょうか
In a way, yes. Yeah, yes, I am. In a way. Her gaze falls upon the boy running with Awkward in tow. As she watches, she grows more and more annoyed. The executor does not know if it's because of her hatred of the vampire, or out of displeasure seeing those two together. After watching the pair run off in the direction of the park, the executor turns back toward a collapsed apartment complex. Residents from the surrounding neighborhood have started to crowd. I can't read. Residents from the surrounding neighborhood have started to crowd around, attracted by the sounds of the commotion. A few police cars are headed this way. It is late. I don't stutter this much, bro. I'm holy stutter stepping city. I usually do not stutter this much. I don't know what the fuck is going on. A few police cars are headed this way, cruising down the thoroughfare that connects to the station plaza.
迷宮入りの案件がまた一つ増えましたね。事後処理はあなたの方でこなしてくれるのですか司祭代行。
Without turning around, the executor addresses the darkness behind her.
なんだてめえ、気づいてんならそう言えっての。声をかけるタイミングがつかめなかったじゃねえか。
The faint noise of the wind brushes across the scene. The owner of this voice is striding across the sky at the same height as the executor's dizzying perch. However, there is nothing but air beneath his feet. Mario can fucking fly? Behind the executor stands Mario Galabastino, acting presbyter at the tender age of 12, seemingly floating in midair.
ノエル先生からあなたのことは聞いています。互いに自己紹介は必要ありませんね。
まあな、てめえの経歴は嫌ってほど目を通した。今さら何を聞くまでもねえ。んで、あれの処理の話な。じき俺の使えねえ部下が駆けつけて話をつけるんで、てめえはとっとと消えていいぜ。下の野獣馬どもにいちいち暗示をかける必要はねえよ。
Looking down, she can see a blackened out civilian car pulling in behind the police cars that have just arrived on the scene. The people inside are police inspectors from a jurisdiction that's under Mario's thumb. They'll be quick to ensure that this inexplicable phenomenon gets filed away as nothing more than an accident.
それは結構。こちらも手間が省けます。
Yes, sir.
ですが、いいのですかノエル先生には厳しく詰問したと聞きますが。
埋葬機関の犬が権力になびく玉かよ。大体殺されても値を上げないって話じゃねえかてめえ。マグロ相手に拷問するほど暇じゃねえしな。てめえらの単独行動には目をつぶってやるよ。それとも任意同行するかおい。
Well, you see, Mario, because Ciel could probably kick your ass.
構いませんよ。司祭代行の言葉は尊重します。
As a matter of fact, I believe she could beat the shit out of most of the church. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe except Kodomine, but like... He's a freak.
ただし、それが正式な手続きによるものならですが。
Mario doesn't answer. He simply curls his lips in amusement.
話が早くて助かるぜ。さすが歴戦の強者だな、大公者。というわけで、てめえとの情報交換はなしだ。 それとも借りを作っておくか？
必要ありません。こちらはこちらの責務を。あなたはあなたの職務を果たしてください、マリオ。
Mario.
へえ、俺はてっきりここで殺し合いになると思ったんだがね。邪魔者は事前に潰すのがてめえらの流儀だ。大司祭直下の俺は目の上のコブじゃないのかい？
I'd say it's a case of she got better shit to do. The boy's voice is both hostile and provocative. The executor doesn't even turn to look at him, and his words fall flat against her back.
そうですね。ただの司祭代行ならそれもあり得たでしょう。ですがあなたなら例外です。いえ、ラウレンティスの人間であれば誰であれ信用に値します。
Right,
あな
because
たは目先の利益で功を焦りはしないでしょう。
him being a Laurentis is also a very big deal.
はあ？なんだそれ？信用に値するだ？権力に尻尾は振らねえてめえが？たった今背筋主義にでも目覚めたか？いやまあ、確かに金ほど信用しやすい見返りはねえけどな。
You fucking right about that.
顔は似ていますが兄上とは正反対ですね。あなたは心の底から失望しました。
Your brother?
ああ、ちょっと待てよ尻でか女。あのクソ兄貴がなんだって？
Park your fat ass right there. That is a comment and a half. Thank you, Mario, for just upping my vocabulary to new heights. Park your fat ass right there. Thank you.
私はあなたの兄を知っています。以前一度だけ同じ任務に就いたことがあるので。
This is true. She knows how voluptuous she is. He heard Chiki's voluptuous comment and said, "Yeah, no, that's true."
ラウレンティス枢機卿の息子ということで周囲からは誤解されていましたが、彼は尊敬に値する人物でした。その彼が言ったのです。もし弟たちに会うことがあったら、なるべく手加減してやってくれ。ひねくれているが、根は青臭い正義感だ。と。
I want to see his brother now. What does he look like?
なんだそれみっともねえ。死ねばいいってんだあのクソ兄貴。使い捨てのメス犬一匹に何媚び売ってやがる。ラウレンティスの面汚しが。
ええ、その一点であなたたちは信用できます。父上の名誉を守る。そのためにあなたたちは行動している。ここで私を捕獲するより他に優先すべきことがあるのでしょう。
God, Ciel just... She knows how to play her cards so right constantly in these conversations. Despite being lesser ranked, she is still able to perfectly play her way through this conversation and still win.
なんだそりゃ。親父の名誉を守る。そんなことはあのクソ兄貴がほざきやがったのか。
You will do that regardless, Mario, because that is simply what you do.
いいえ、そういったことは一度も。とにかく無口な方だったので、ただ共に過ごして私がそう感じただけの話です。
これだから20歳そこそこのガキは半端に理想に燃えてやがるから始末に追えねえ。
昔の話ですよ。あれから6年、今はお父上の補佐に務めているのでは。彼のことです。立派な人物になっているでしょう。
The boy watches the executor reminisce about the past with a cold look in his eyes. Getting impressed by briefly grits his teeth together in frustration, and then...
いい、しらけた。もうてめえとは交渉なんざしてやらねえ。勝手に一人で土地狂ってろ。
And thus Ciel won the conversation. She won the mental rebuttal battle. Who would have thunk it?
どうせロア狙いだろ。こっちも同じだが、用があるのは奴の攻防だけだ。本体はてめえに任せてやるよ。
But Mario, you know he's dead. Why? Okay. With a whirring sound, he begins to distance himself from the executor. prerogative air he'd given off a moment ago has vanished. Something about the executor appears to have struck a chord.
待ちなさい司祭代行。一件だけあなたに頼みたいことがありました。それを条件にここから見逃してあげましょう。
Mari's fingers stop. Just as about to turn and spit out some pithy retort, he realizes that her words are no idle threat. Oh. Only one of the strings keeping the boy afloat in the sky still remains. Mere seconds ago, a web of over 700 spirit strings had surrounded the executor. Every single thread bar one was just silently reduced to ash. Oh.
魔術栄唱はなかったな。指先から魔力を流しただけで燃やしやがったか。嘘みてえな生成量だ。波の魔術師の何百倍だ。とっくに化け物だな、大公主シエル。
You may have power in different forms, Mario, but not when it comes to magic.
まあ、そうでもなけりゃ、イデアブラッドを2つも3つも保持していねえか。
おしゃべりは結構。最後の一本も燃やしますか。
待て、やめろ。転落死なんて間抜けな死に方は冗談でも勘弁だ。ってもう燃えてる燃えてる。相変わらず容赦ねえなてめえ。
But not fall to death, because that's not really funny.
もう仕方ねえ。聞くだけは聞いてやるよ。要件を言ってみな。
Even Mario knows his limits. Like, yeah, okay, no, you got me. Just go on.
私の同僚の処遇についてです。すでにあなたは彼女に会っています。なら、私からの提案は理解できると思いますが。
Ah, be a little bit more nicer with her, because, good lord. The executor's tone is ice cold. All she says is a statement of fact, her voice utterly flat and emotionless. She may not have put into words, but the implication is clear. Executor Noel has hit her limit. She's over capacity, both mentally and physically.
ああ、そういうこと。
Oh, so Noel getting a break, basically?
人事異動は俺の領分だ。片手間でいいなら請け負ってやるけどよ。いいのか？俺に預けるってことは好き勝手に使い潰すってことだぜ。
Oh, I don't like that.
構いません。できれば近日中に手続きを。彼女はブローブ・アルハンゲリに血を吸われてもいます。問題ないレベルですが、万が一ということもあります。
万が一ね。まあ、プラシーボ効果ってのもあるしな。
Relocated, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
俺から見てもありゃガタガタだ。早いとこ全身診察してやるとするか。それでてめえがこっちの邪魔をしなくなるってんなら安い買い物だ。
Because if it means what I think it means Noel's going away, and I don't want that. The negotiations are complete. This time, the boy successfully withdraws from his position 20 meters in the air. Only one figure remains, her nun's habit fluttering in the wind. She looks back once again at the side of the collapse below her, and lets out a small sigh. Very cool. That was great. I make it back to the park exhausted and out of breath. Unfortunately, nobody questioned us along the way. I let my legs stumble to a halt, allowing my body to rest it's so desperately crying out for. Her Majesty, meanwhile...
ごめんなさい。四季の体のこと、まだよく考えていなかった。
Yeah. Is exhibiting some uncharacteristically reflective behavior. Maybe I've started to go a bit soft too. Also the reason, I just can't stand to see her make that kind of face.
いえ、結果的には誰にも見つからなかったし、俺もちょっと言い過ぎた。アルクエイドがぶっ飛んでるのは今に始まったことじゃないしな。だからそんなに気にしないでくれ。
No, but she's just gotta relax.
そう？ 式が起こってないなら私も嬉しいけど。
ああ、怒ってない怒ってない。でもやりすぎなのは本当だぞ。次から大事を起こすときはせめて一声かけてからにしてくれ。
任せて。協力無比のコンビだものね。
Yeah. Smug. I'm a little worried just which definition of strong she's going for here. I like that. Smug. Stupid bro. Oh! I must have let my guard down after we stopped for a breather. Just for a split second, I feel like I'm going to black out. I start watching the contents of my own skull sloshing around and spilling out. I come this close to collapse to my knees. Algood starts rushing over to me, but I hold out a hand to reassure her that I'm fine.
少し疲れたみたいだ。ベンチに座れば落ち着くよ。
You're... Oh. I ease myself onto the bench and catch my breath. Algood must be worried about me or something, as she starts lecturing me about my eyes.
そっか、死の線を見すぎたのね。シキ、あなたは自分の目をどこまで理解しているの？
She's really a teacher or something. According to Awkward, my eyes aren't seeing death so much as deciphering it. The lines are apparently only after the afterimage of death, and it's the points that the lines begin and end that are actually death itself. The degree of perception required to see them is far beyond what humans are capable of. As such, if I overuse my eyes, my brain's going to burn out long before my eyes do. Meaning, I shouldn't look at the lines too much.
なんだそりゃ。自分で俺を振り回しておいて。
Yeah, like, you say that, Ark, but last I checked, you're the one making me constantly freaking use them. So, like, hypocrite much? Smile ruinly at how self-serving Aqua can be. Every time I to help her out, it's basically the same as ordering me to use my mystic eyes. He's well aware of this, yet still tells me not to push myself too hard. A strange stance to take. Regardless, her explanation, half of which goes completely over my head, continues. Professor Alquid is quite the talker. Listen to her, occasionally chiming in so she knows I'm paying attention. In truth, I don't feel tired in the slides anymore, but rather than bring our conversation to a close, I continue to gaze at the woman in white before me. It wasn't that long ago that she seemed so incredibly frail. Now she's bursting with life. She's positively radiant.
ちょっと聞いてるの？
Yes!
私、シキは危ないって話をしているのよ。笑うところじゃないでしょ。
She's mad at me for real. Still, it's not like I'm smiling on purpose. It's just, how could I not smile after seeing her this lively?
なんだよ、偉そうに。ブローブにやられた時は、そっちも危なかったくせに。
あの時はあの時でしょ。
Okay.
何よ、シキは私が苦しんでいた方がいいの？
No. Of course not. I don't want to see something like that happen ever again.
ああ、バランス的に、お前は苦しんでるぐらいでちょうどいい。まあ、で。
It's the sort of thing I'd only ever say if forced to conform to society's expectations. I prefer to speak my own feelings, truthfully, from the bottom of my heart.
元気なアルクエドを見ているのは嬉しい。お前はそのままが一番だと思うよ。
If I could make one wish, it would be that I could look upon that smile forever. Bro's forgetting about Ciel already, and I can't believe it. Is she charging right at me?
待て、イノシシかお前。
Leap to my feet, but there's no way I can dodge her. Rushes right over to where I'm standing in front of the bench and clamps both my hands in hers.
私も同じ。やっぱり一緒だね、私たち。
We're really not. The innocence of her smile takes my breath away. In an attempt to recuperate her trust in me, I open my mouth to speak. Yet... Well, that's new. This crucial moment, I'm assailed by a headache so powerful that it threatens to knock me unconscious. That's a new effect. I cling to the bench to stop myself from completely collapsing to the ground. I take a few deep breaths and let the dizziness pass. Fortunately, the headache was just one sudden twinge. I should be back on my feet again in no time.
悪い。体力、まだ戻ってなかった。アルクエイドの言う通り、魔眼の使いすぎってやつだな。
You don't seem that concerned. Aqua doesn't say anything. She simply holds her breath for a moment, as if she'd witnessed something unbelievable, and then...
そうなんだ。それは大変ね、シキ。
Have we been played like a fiddle? She giggles softly before making her way back to the center of the plaza. Her steps light. Arc. Time passes. Aqua isn't as chatty as she was before, but it's clear as day that she's in a good mood. So good, in fact, that I'm left scratching my head as to why. After that expression and saying... We're so engrossed in discussing what to do from here that midnight takes us completely by surprise.
もう日付が変わっちゃったね。今夜はここでお別れにしましょう。明日もよろしくね、シキ。
まあ、一日で終わることじゃないしな。待ち合わせ場所はここで、時間は今日と同じでいいか。
ええ、一日も待つのは退屈だけど、シキにはまだシキの生活があるものね。邪魔はできないわ。
Awkward flashes me a nonchalant smile and leaps away from the park. She really does just show up and disappear at the drop of a hat.
って感心してる場合じゃない。俺も早く戻らないと。
If I leave my room unoccupied for too long, I risk my excursion being discovered. I get the feeling the ship that may have already sailed, but I'd still better hurry back to the mansion as fast as I can. Well, looks like we made it back to the mansion safely. How good. How good. I don't know what's going on with her, but yeah, I do not like that look. My volume's kind of loud. It's at 40. It's actually lower than what it used to be. That's strange why everything's so loud. Oh. Weird. Arc is being very strange. I don't know why. Alright, let me change the scene. Well, considering she never wasted any power against Vlav, she's a lot stronger than she lets on. And yeah, that is very concerning. Extremely. Yeah, in her route, she fought Vlav, changed the combat, changed to that dress and everything. But she didn't do that here, so I'm assuming she barely used any strength at all to lift the ice, and barely used anything at all to kill Vlav. Yeah, the fact she could just shake the earth itself is kinda... I mean, that's Red Arc Super in Melty Blood, so I guess I should have seen it coming. I'm certainly not... I don't try... Like Ciel kept saying. I'm gonna have to agree with her. I don't trust her. I really don't. Especially not on this route. I will say though, I wish you could talk to Ciel more. Just one or two more scenes would have been fine. But it is what it is. Same goes for I mean, I wonder what's gonna happen to Noel. He'll have third night tomorrow. Yeah. For those who don't know, by some miraculous reason, we're doing Fortnite tomorrow again. Cause it wasn't that bad. The game isn't that bad. I had fun. Right? So that is what matters. I had fun, right? It wasn't really that bad. But yeah, I'm worried about Noel Sensei. Considering she's gonna... Well, Mario said, like, relocate her. I hope he just means, like, in the sense of where she is in the church. Not, like, her everyday life. You know, I don't want her to leave and we don't see her again. But I guess we'll have to find that out next week. Can I even last? Can I even wait a week? I already want to continue. I doubt she just... Yeah, I hope she just doesn't disappear. I'd hate that. But, yeah, I should be able to last to, next week. This game, man. We already went through it all yesterday, if you weren't here for it. As I said, in a reply to the clip, for those who didn't see it, when I finish the game, when we finish Tsukihime remake, obviously, you know, a piece of Blue Glass Moon, whatever, I might potentially go on a slight break. It just depends on how that ending hits me, because, well, I've grown very attached to the game, so seeing my reaction to how it's all ending will be very interesting. So, as I said yesterday, I'll say now, do not be surprised if I go on a slight break once we finish Tsukihime. Was that you supposed to restart? Hello? Yeah, so please don't be surprised or feel like that's like unexpected. I told it 2-3 times way ahead of time. But we'll see when the maybe it doesn't happen. Right? Maybe I still have the energy to keep on going, keep on trucking forward. We'll see. Well, that's gonna do it for this stream. Hope you had fun. I did. some exciting, some calmer downs. You know, we calm down a little bit. Getting ready for the next session. Exactly. So, have a good day, evening, or night. Wherever you are in the whole wide world. And I'll see all of you. Same time, same place tomorrow. Next time.